pork because if you have other things you can eat, so pork is not allowed. But if you're on an island, there's only pork to eat, so it's okay. It's permissible in Islam. It's permissible to eat pork only if there's no food left, right?
So seafood would be included in that, right? Too.
What is it?
Seafood.
Seafood. Anything that lives in the ocean, you can eat it. Yes, you can.
But isn't like shrimp considered as a brown?
No, everything, like I said, everything that lives in the oceans are permissible to eat. Anything.
Just pork.
Just pork, and then anything, not just pork, anything that eats like scavengers. You cannot eat scavengers. For example, birds. There's two kinds of birds. There's birds that eats, for example, eagles. You cannot eat eagles.
Vulture?
Eagles.
Vulture.
Huh?
A vulture.
Yes, you cannot eat those. Only the one that the beak is like this, like they can hunt. You cannot eat them. Okay, chicken you can eat. Birds with like a straight beak you can eat. Okay, brother. So for the health reasons, okay, because those eagles they eat like they eat dead meat, right? We cannot eat those. Lions, we cannot eat lions because they eat dead meat. Okay, because it's not good for your body. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing is really important. Our sister Iman mentioned something really important. In Islam, we cannot even eat cows. Yeah, but we can eat cows. Wait, just a second.
Grass eaters.
Wait. We can eat cows only if it was unalived in an Islamic way. What I mean by Islamic way, we have to be very merciful to the cow. So we have to unalive it in a good way that's the less pain to it. Okay? Did you get it now? So we can eat cows, but only it has to be unalived in a certain way. In a certain way, peaceful way, the most peaceful way. You have like there's a certain way from the udder to the udder. You have to by the knife. I don't want to describe more on live here. Okay. So that meat, like you cannot unalive a cow, for example, if it was sick. You have to treat the animal before you're eating it. You have to treat the animal very right. Give them rights. Give them peace. Okay. And you have to raise the cows or the sheep in a good way. Otherwise, you cannot eat it. You cannot unalive it. That's in Islam. It's called halal. So, have you ever heard halal?
No.
Have you ever heard kosher?
No.
Kosher. Okay, kosher meat, halal meat. It means in Islam it's halal. It's the way that you treat the animal. So you can eat the animal only if you treat it right. Okay? That's in Islam. If you don't treat the animal right, you cannot eat it.
Can Muslim people have pets?
I'm sorry?
Can Muslims have pets?
You can have pets, yes. You can have pets.
Like a dog or a cat or...
You can have a dog, but not in your house. Outside the house.
Like if you're a farmer or whatever.
So you can't have a dog inside to like... What if it was like a servant
the house,
dog?
no.
Because in America, sometimes they have help dogs, you know?
Like I said, people. Adam, remember that rule that pork is permissible to eat?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have something like a medical or social problem and you need a dog to be with you, for example, I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's permissible. Okay, so if it helps you with something, for example, if you're blind, right? God forbid. And you need the dog to guide you in the house. So it's okay to have a dog in your house. Got it now?
Can they go in public then? Can it be in public?
Yes.
Can
yes,
be in public?
Yeah.
Like a hospital or something like that?
Yeah. You can have cats inside the house. You can have any pet you want. Got it?
The more you know, I guess, right?
Brother, Islam, if you go into it, it's beautiful. It tells you like how to live life, how to eat, how to clean yourself, how to do things in a particular way. Like funeral, how to do this, how to do funeral. If you have a child, how to treat them, how to raise them. A lot of things, brother. A lot of things in Islam.
How does
a lot.
in Muslim countries, how do they treat the homeless people, and how do they help people like that don't are
Perfect,
poor and
perfect.
don't have money?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you live in America?
Mhm.
Okay, come to Lebanon. It's a Muslim country, right? I mean, not a Muslim country, half, right? Can you see a homeless person? You can. I'm not saying there's none, but maybe you can see one or two or three or 10 the max. 10 max in like a week or two. But if you go to America, San Diego, where I used to live, there's hundreds and hundreds of homeless. Why? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares, right? In Islam here, you have to feed. We have 5 pillars of Islam. The fourth pillar, or one of them, is to feed the poor people. You have to feed the poor. You have to. I'm sorry. You have to give money to poor people. You have to. It's a law. You're not a Muslim if you don't help a poor man.
You don't
You're
have to
not.
give me like your whole wallet, do you?
Huh?
Like
No,
this
no. Okay. So in Islam, there's a rule. It's like almost 2.5% of your money has to go to poor people a
Like-
year.
Like if you have a
Oh,
penny,
so like a
if you
tax
have a
thing, right?
penny-
It's a tax thing. So it's kind of like a welfare thing, then, pretty much. That helps feed them
No,
and
no.
clothe
Like
them.
it's one of the pillar. 2.5% of your what you have. For example, if you have 100 kilo of gold, you have to give 2.5 kilos to poor people. So whatever you have, okay. So Muslims does it, yeah, not because of they scared of the government, because if they don't do it, they are not following God's orders. And when somebody fear God, is more effective than fearing the government. Because the government, you don't know where the money goes. But when you give money to poor people, you know where it goes. Okay? You're helping poor, and it's an order from God. That's why you go to, for example, to Dubai, you don't find any. If you, okay, Murad, if you go to Dubai, for example, if you go to Dubai, I challenge you to find one homeless, one, not 2 or 10 or 100, one. Right, Sister Iman? Do you see any homeless in Dubai?
So who takes in the homeless people? Is there homeless shelters, or like a family would take a homeless person? How would someone go about taking care of somebody?
Brother, so the tax, the money goes to poor people. When the poor people are, there's always poor people anywhere in the world. Okay,
Right.
There's like some people, they don't want to work. Okay, so there's some exceptions. There's some exceptions that yeah. But like some people make organization. For example, I want to help poor people. I'll make an organization and help them. Okay, but not in the way. For example, in America, oh, I want to make a unprofitable organization, so I will not pay tax. So they are cheating the government. But in the Muslim world, you're not cheating the government. If you want to do that to like so you cannot pay tax, Allah is watching you. Like God, the Creator is watching you. Got it?
What is the crime rate in a Muslim country? How high? How many people would you have like in a prison?
You mean before occupation of Iraq or after?
Just generally, like in a country. How many prisons would like
Well,
one
in
country have? Like say Iran.
every time a Western country invade a Muslim country, the crime rate goes up a lot. For example, before Iraq was invaded, there was almost like nothing. But after that, this is messed up. In every country that the Western create a war in a Muslim country, the crime rate comes up. For example, Dubai never been occupied. It's perfect. There's no homeless. Crime rate is very low. Saudi Arabia, the same thing, is very low. Any country that will be occupied with the Western Christian country, yeah, they mess up the country up.
If I wanted to go into a Muslim country, where would I feel comfortable being a Christian and not be persecuted?
Every Muslim country, brother.
So if I went to Iran,
Yeah, there's a lot of Christians in Iran.
what about Saudi Arabia?
There's a lot of Christians, and so a lot of Americans, they move to Saudi Arabia to live there. A lot, brother. Look, I'm gonna explain something. Islam protects. That's the law of Islam. Protects the Christians and protects any other religion. You're gonna tell me, no, Abu, you're lying. I'm gonna give you proof, right? So the last 800 years, the Middle East was ruled by who? Do you know by who? By Muslims. Okay? Did you get me?
Oh no, repeat that. Sorry, I didn't want to sidetrack.
Okay, it's fine. So the Middle East was ruled by Muslims for the last 800 years.
Okay.
And you're gonna tell me, Abu, you're lying that Muslims, they don't like Christians. I'm gonna give you an example. The oldest church in the world is in Palestine. Okay? And Palestine was ruled by Muslims for the last 800 years. Right? Do you know that?
I'm not too much on the history on how that happened.
It's okay. The oldest church in the world is in Palestine, and then it was ruled for the last 800 years by Muslims. Okay, that church is still erected till now. They're still up till now. Why? Because Muslims protected it. Because Islam, we protects other religions' faith. Under Islam, I know it's weird, but this is the truth. If you read the Holy Quran, you can read about it. It's an order from God to respect others. To respect
so no matter
other
who it is, if it's Buddha, Hinduism, don't matter where they come from in the world?
Does not matter. Does not matter. Of course, you're not gonna believe in a faith that against Islam. Like, yeah, you have to unalive Muslims. So of course, it's not allowed. Okay? I mean, of course. If somebody said I'm lying, just please check the oldest church in the world and see who protects the church now. Muslims protect it till now. The gate guy, it's a family. They protect the church, and the priest of that church, he has testimony about that. Please go and check and Google, please.
Well, the reason why I ask is, like, freely, if I want to here in America, if I want to take a Holy Bible into, say, a McDonald's or something, no one would probably care, right? But if I went to, say, a McDonald's in, say, Iran, and I carried a Holy Bible, would I be prosecuted? Or what would happen?
I'm not sure, brother. No, I'll be honest with you. Look, I'm not sure.
Between America
I'm not sure. Adam, okay, brother. I am not sure. I'm not sure. For example, let me give you an example. Let's go to a Muslim country. Let's say a Muslim country, or let's go to a country, right? And everybody's not smoking. Like, they know that smoking is bad, right? If you go to a party, let's go to say it's a party, and every individual person who is in a party, right? They know that smoking is bad, right? And then out of nowhere, you come in and have a smoke, and you smoke in the party. What they gonna look at you?
Well, yeah.
What they gonna think about you?
What if that's the only thing that makes you feel comfortable, though? You know.
Would you be okay?
I'm not saying there's always the odd guy in the crowd, but you know.
Okay. So let me give you another example. Let me give you another example. You go to an atheist party, yeah? In America, you go to an atheist party. They're partying, and you all of a sudden you bring a Bible and bring it to the atheist party. What people will think about you?
Well, I wouldn't bring it to a party, you know, because everybody's having fun. I'm just saying. Let's say I
Okay,
was
you
going to
go to, okay,
a coffee
you go,
place,
okay, brother,
and I
please.
just wanted to read something, or a library or something, and I just
Okay,
wanted to
library
read.
is different. Library is different, but you say, okay, so you go to an atheist community or to atheist dinner, right? People, everybody's atheist, and you're the only one who bring a Bible and read it in front of them. What the atheist will think about you?
Well, if they're not expecting it, they probably wouldn't listen. So,
No, but I'm saying they will look at you like, what you doing here, right?
But
right, it
but they're
wouldn't be the
not
right
gonna
place
take
or right
his
time
life.
for it.
They're not gonna take his life though.
Huh?
They're not gonna take his life. If he goes to the atheist party with the Bible, they're not gonna take his life. But if he goes to the
Of course.
go to the country, not all the Muslim country. I see what you're saying. Not all the Muslim country, you have different religion gonna kill you. But I know some countries, of course, they're
You know,
gonna take your life.
wait. See, Adam, listen to this. He knows some countries. Okay, can you tell us what countries that if you have a Bible, you have to be alive? Go ahead.
I mean, Saudi Arabia. If you go to Dubai, I don't think they're gonna take your life. But if you
Okay,
go
so why
to,
you lie? So why you came here to lie?
but if you go to Iran, I think they're gonna take your life for sure.
No. How do you know? Give me the law that you have. They will unalive you, brother.
Man, there is no law in Iran.
And how do you know that they will unalive you?
I was born there, so I know.
So you know.
Yes, I do. I do know.
So if you have a Bible, they're gonna unalive you.
Yeah, they're probably gonna
Aha. See, here's the
drag
thing.
Going
See,
to prison or
Adam, listen to
what?
this. He
Someone
said probably. Wait. So it's a probable thing.
no,
So it's not sure. So, brother,
just
channel 8,
2 years
please.
ago.
Brother, probably you're lying. Can I say that you're lying?
Am I lying? I mean, you should
Brother,
go to Iran
can
with the
I say
Bible
that
and
you're
walk.
probably
What's
lying?
gonna happen? You guys go walk with the Bible on the walk side and see what's gonna happen in any city.
Like I said, brother, if it's a culture, does the everybody, like all the women are veiled, and one woman is wearing a bikini. What they gonna like? They're gonna look at her weird, right? So, brother Adam, share the problem here is people they don't have enough education about Islam. Okay, there's no enough education about Islam. For example, this guy, I blocked him. So don't like I blocked him. Yes, I blocked him. I took him out because when you doubt something, like he said, I know some. He didn't even give me one. He gave only one, and he said probably. He didn't say they will. So he's thinking that's what's the problem. That's what's the problem, Adam. So they don't know enough education about Islam or enough education about like countries and Muslim countries. Yeah. So in Iran, I never been in Iran. I can't speak on behalf of Iran, right? Yeah, but I know a lot of Christians. They went to Iran and worked there. A lot of Jews live there. Okay, but you're not gonna provoke like everybody. Okay, for example, I am in a church, right? And I'm gonna take the Holy Quran and start reading in the church, the Holy Quran. I don't think it's right to do that. Mother Maiden, you can come up and ask. Mother Maiden, you can come up and ask.